Hey you guys, so this is what's good for Bad Surgeon Love Under the Knife. Now, this is a docuseries that's on Netflix, 3 episodes long, about 50 minutes to an hour each. And each episode uncovers more information in regards to this situation. Now, essentially, what is going on here is you have a surgeon who is starting to become well known in regards to, I would almost say, this technique for, I almost want to call it replaceable organs, like lab grown organs. Most notably, what he starts working with are these like plastic windpipes. And the windpipes are then supposed to be covered with stem cells. Now, stem cell research is something that I think overall has been very debatable. And so there's been a bunch of research in regards to it. And with a lot of these cases, the first one that we see and that you hear about for this docuseries was done, I believe, in 2011, 2012. And that was in Peoria, Illinois, for a little girl. And as the docuseries goes on, you learn a little bit more in regards to different patients that he was treating and what's going on with these windpipes. What's kind of going on with these organs, the tools that he's using, and it's not ethical, and it's definitely, I would say, eye-opening for a lot of people within the medical field, where they thought this is something that was going to work, but then with research, you find out a lot of the procedure and like the scientific method and how these things sort of work with a trial, they were not done. So on the medical side, that's what the information that you receive in regards to how patients are treated, what is happening there, how they connect to other documentaries that are done, whether they are about him, connected to him, or some of the other patients that he's working with, because there's most notably one that they talk about within Russia. Her name was Julia. And mind you, a lot of this information and some of the, like, if you are kind of, I don't want to say squeamish, but if like medical situations or some of the things in regards to what they might talk about, they get a little graphic. It is a very disheartening situation overall. Watched it this weekend, and it was something where, on that side of things, it was very upsetting to see for a lot of those people to experience. Now, you also have another side where it's more of a personal situation, which is why I think it's called Love Under the Knife. You get the medical aspect, but then you also get the personal love aspect. Now, this surgeon was also in a relationship, or started to have a relationship blossom, with a producer who was doing a documentary of sorts, a story on him and some of the procedures that he was doing. And as that relationship starts to blossom, as it continues to grow forward, she starts to learn different things just are not adding up. Both sides of this docu-series, like both ways that you look at it, are very interesting because they paint a picture overall in regards to this individual. And you learn about his personal life as well as the medical side of things. You don't get, I would say, a whole lot of backstory in regards to like how did he grow up, what was his childhood like? Like, you don't get any of that. You literally get, I would say, from like 2009 information, with him being a surgeon up until like what's going on present day. You don't get, I know with some docuseries you get like early parts of life. For some of these individuals you don't get that. You just get, hey, these are the events that are happening now in regards to this case. That's it. The people who they got in order to kind of tell these stories are very much connected. So it is something with a lot of the individuals associated with this information. You get to see who's been a part of it, who like kind of connect faces to, faces to names, all of that. So that is something interesting to see and understand. But it is overall, I think, a very disheartening situation. And personally, too, I think something to kind of, and they even kind of talk about it as well, something to learn from. So I highly recommend it. If things like this in regards to, I don't want to say company ethics, but sort of along those lines, where it's like mishandling of situations in regards to, um, you know, things in regards to the medical field and what's happening there, kind of true crime aspect, if those are things that you're interested in or want to know about, like more cases like that, this is one like it. And then, like I said, you also get the personal side of things as well. So I very much recommend it. Again, I do want to give the disclaimer, there is some scenes and some information that may make you a little squeamish if that's something that you're not super good with some medical stuff. So want to make that clear. Aside from that, highly recommend, give it a watch. If you have watched it, feel free to leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.